The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, all you beautiful and handsome people, you. How have you been? Well, I have some awesome news. This podcast is all about Mr. Johnson. Isn't that exciting? We are going to discuss things that some of you might not even know. Some of you might. But some of you might not. Isn't that exciting? I think I'm more excited about this topic than anything. I wasn't even sure if it's, something that a female should be discussing, but then I thought, you know what? It's important that I talk about this stuff, because what if some of you didn't even know about some of the things I'm going to talk about here? And plus, I like talking about it. It's kind of, makes me feel good just to know that I'm going to make a difference in some of your lives, because, my advice is good advice. And I hope that you guys take me seriously, because all the hard work that I put into it, all the research and everything else, it takes forever sometimes to come up with unique and healthy and informative stuff. Stuff that you don't usually hear on some podcasts. Like, especially when you're talking about sex, right? A lot of people are like, oh, fuck, I've already heard this shit. Well, you know what, my friend? No, you have not. You have not heard my stuff. It's important. I want to make sure that you guys have these facts, these tips and techniques and everything that I talk about, because I want you to be happy. And when you're happy, you're making somebody else happy. Besides you, Mr. Johnson. And when I say Mr. Johnson, I mean your penis. Okay? Just, I don't know where I got talking about calling it a Johnson, but I heard it somewhere and it's just stuck in my mind. So, it's kind of important. I call it Mr. Johnson, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Your other member, your friend, but anyways, these are the facts that you didn't know about your penis. And, all of these facts are just to help keep you and your Mr. Johnson healthy for your life, I don't want anybody to be unhappy. So, for the attention we direct below the belt, most men actually know very little about their penises. And here's the knowledge you need to keep yours healthy, strong, and ready for action for life. So, listen up. Okay, penis fact number 1. Smoking can shorten your penis by as much as 1 centimeter. I bet you guys didn't know that. erections are all about good blood flow, and bleeding up causes blockage of blood vessels, and no erectile circulation to the penis means it's not going to get hard. So you keep smoking, you lose 1 centimeter. And remember, the average size penis is already 5.1 centimeters. So now you add smoking to that. Oh geez. Yep, you got it. It's gonna go, downhill. I'm not shitting you. Penis fact number 2. Doctors can now grow skin for burn victims using the foreskins of circumcised infants. 1 foreskin can produce 23,000 square meters, which would be enough to tarp every major league infield with human flesh. Yep, fucking rights. 23,000 square meters. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking foreskin. Just 1 foreskin can produce 23,000 square meters. Like, I don't know how they do this, but whatever. That is totally not my thing, but Penis fact number 3. An enlarged prostate gland can cause both erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. If you have an unexplained case of either, your doctor is looking forward to checking your prostate, even if you're not. So, cough. Bend over, cough. Penis fact number 4. The average male orgasm lasts 6 seconds. Women get 23 seconds. Which means if women were really interested in equality, they'd make sure, that you guys have 4 orgasms for every one of ours. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a fact. So, the next time you're around your lady, you have to tell her, you need to have 4 orgasms with her every one. So,
one thing
either you have to speed up or slow down or slow her down or speed her up. Either or. Yeah, that's a fact. Penis fact number 5. The oldest known species with a penis is a hard-shelled sea creature called... Now, this is one freaking thing that I can't even pronounce, but basically it's the turtle. That's Greek for amazing swimmer with large penis. Now, I'm going to try and pronounce this. It's a Columbiathon ecplectictoris. I don't know. I never said I was a genius. So, if you want to look that up, it's COLYMBOSATHON, and then the other word is ECPLECTICOS. So, yeah. But it's Greek for amazing swimmer with large penis. which officially supplants buck naked as the best one. Yep, I said it. Fuck it. Penis fact number 6. Circumcised foreskin can be reconstructed. Movable skin on the shaft of the penis is pulled toward the tip and set in place with tape. Later, doctors apply plastic rings, caps, and weights. Years can pass until complete coverage is attained. Okay. I'm not sure if that's making any of you uncomfortable. If you think building a foreskin is weird, you should read the story of how doctors built a man and an 8-inch penis. Yep. It's in a penis book called Crazy But True Tales from a Penis Doctor. That's what it's called. Penis fact number 7. Only one man in 400 is flexible enough to give himself oral pleasure. It's estimated, however, that all 400 have given it their best shot at some point. Yeah. I don't know how many of you have tried to go through your own Johnson, but I know I've tried to reach my cupcake or my muffin or whatever you want to call it, and I could almost do it, but when I was like 20. Now that I'm much older, I'm pretty sure that I can't get near it. I'm supposed to. But you know, I've tried it. So I can't say that is weird. I'm sure some of you have tried, you know, gobbling on your own Johnson, or try to see if you can reach anyone. Penis fact number 8. There are 2 types of penises. One kind expands and lengthens when becoming erect. It's called egg roll. The other appears big most of the time, but doesn't get much bigger after achieving erection, and that is called a shower. So, which one are you? A grower or a shower? Penis fact number 9. An international men's health survey reports that 79% of men have growers, 21% have showers. Yep. Penis fact number 10. German researchers say the average intercourse lasts 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Yet women perceive it as lasting 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. What do you guys think? Do you think intercourse lasts 2 minutes and 50 seconds? I'm not sure. I don't know how us women think that it lasts 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Who knows? I'm not a doctor. Penis fact number 11. Turns out size does matter. The longer your penis, the better semen displacement you'll achieve when having sex with a woman flush with competing sperm. This, according to the researchers at the State University in New York, who used artificial sperm to test the scooping mechanism of the penis coronal ridge. I don't know. I guess there's doctors out there that play with sperm all day long, and that's what they figured out. I don't know. To me, I guess, I don't know, playing with sperm all day. There's doctors for everything, right? Penis fact number 12. The penis that's been enjoyed by most women could be that of King Fatahi of Tonga, who supposedly deflowered 37,800 women between the years 1770 and 1784. That's about 7 virgins a day. Yep. That's a lot of pussy, Wow. Holy cow. Hi, my friend Amir. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining me. We are talking today about penises. Facts about penises, actually. Penis fact number 13. Better looking men may have stronger sperm. Spanish researchers showed women photos of guys who had good, average, and lousy sperm and told them to pick the handsomest guy. The women chose the best sperm producers most often. How are your swimmers stacking up, boys? Good to hear, my friend. Good to hear. I'm just informing everybody about some penis facts. Making sure that your guys' penises are healthy, strong, and lively. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penis fact number 14. No brain is necessary for ejaculation. That order comes from the spinal cord. Yep. Finding a living vessel for said ejaculation, however, takes hours of careful thought and often considerable amounts of alcohol. Wow. So I guess, you don't have to be all upstairs to get a heart on, do you? Penis fact number 15. The most common cause of penile rupture, vigorous masturbation. Some risks are just worth. That's not the only self-inflicted damage you can do. But, that's for a different time to discuss. And we will. The worst masturbation mistakes you can make. That is definitely one of our other topics. So make sure you guys tune in for that one, because I'm sure a lot of you have made these mistakes. So that is the important stuff. And hopefully that gives you some healthy tips and advice. Probably things that is relevant to anything else, but it's good penis facts. Um, I'm not sure where. I think everybody's working today, obviously. And I was supposed to be here yesterday. But see, my issue is now I'm teaching English as a second language. And I do it online, see? So I teach from 12 a.m. till early morning. And I was supposed to do my podcast yesterday. And I'm really fucking late. Or actually, 2 days ago. I'm sorry, 2 days. Yesterday, I fell asleep and I slept till like late last night. And I've been up since. I've been working on getting my podcasts in proper functioning order so they run smoother, because I have to prepare for my laptop giving out on me and taking this onto my son's phone. See, I don't even have a cell phone. My cell phone died, and then pardon me, and then somebody stole it, thinking that just because it looked brand new, it must be brand new. Well, whoever stole it probably found out that it doesn't turn on anymore. So I never got one replaced. So yeah, I've been using my son's phone, and it's going to happen. My laptop is going to give, and I'm going to have to take my podcasts onto the mobile. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but what can I do? But on that note, I'm going to take just a short little break so I could wet my whistle here, and I shall be right back. So please, do not go anywhere. We shall be right back. I promise. Hi everyone, it's just me, Aphrodite, bringing you some important information, so please, pay close attention. Pleasure My Libido needs your help to upgrade the equipment. What I'm working with isn't going to work much longer, and that means no more podcasts. Can't have that happen. Your generous contributions won't go unnoticed. You'll get a shout out, plus your choice of a coffee mug or a t-shirt with our logo in words, along with my signature. Private video chat face to face for at least 30 minutes, and a one-time exclusive video clip of what goes into the podcast. Raw material, nothing edited, and I have to say, it's pretty priceless. And a special treat for those really big spenders. If you contribute $1,000 or more, I'll let you be the boss of the podcast for 2 weeks. That's 8 episodes. Full control, just you won't be owning it. Any of you up for that challenge? I guess we'll find out. All contributions go into the podcasting equipment and the fees for Podbean. Your big hearts and kindness keep Pleasure My Libido alive and thriving. It's not easy doing what I do, but I love it, and I really enjoy making others happy. Give what you can to help, and you know what? The episodes will just get better and better. Better equipment, better podcasts. So, everybody, thanks for listening. And now, back to me live. Mwah. Hi, everybody. So, my big concern in life is finding the ultimate pleasure. That is one thing I'm going to find before I leave this planet. Why? Because I just want to experience something that will be mind-boggling and so satisfying that it's really going to fuck me up. So, while I was venturing on this journey of mine, that's when I decided, you know what? Ultimate pleasure should be enjoyed by everyone. And everyone, I mean all of you. Sorry, that was my cat leaping from my couch onto the top of my china cabinet because he thinks he's fucking bad. But anyways, but yeah, pleasure is a natural thing, but some of us don't have time in the day to, either self-pleasure or pleasure a partner, whichever. Point being, everybody needs to have at least one orgasm a day. And if that was possible, the world would be a better place. And I'm not shitting you. This is a true fact. If we all of us on this planet had one orgasm a day, we would not be so stressed. We would not be so angry. We would not even be frustrated too much. Because our bodies and our would be healthy and producing, all these. I can't even think of the name right now. Endorphins in our bodies and whatever, like everything, all of it. All the good pleasures are just, either a stroke away or, for women we have to, it's not so easy. Well, I guess for you guys too, but have an orgasm a day. You'll find in your life would be smoother and better, and you'll feel better. And you never know. Maybe one day, maybe my words will be heard by some people across the world, and maybe they'll take my advice. And down the road, you never know. Maybe the world would be a better place. Hard to say. But, while I'm talking about Mr. Johnson, that member, the other part of your body there, we're going to discuss one thing that I'm sure a lot of you have concerns about. Is blue balls real? Kinda. Right? They're kinda real. But it's not a medical condition, and you don't need to go to a hospital and tell the doctor, oh my god, my balls are blue. Because, that's not really going to work. He's going to tell you, you know what, buddy, go jerk off. So, for centuries, men have bemoaned the scourge of blue balls. But is it actually a thing? And the answer is kind of complicated. So, listen up. Since the dawn of time, men have used the term blue balls as an euphemism for general sexual frustration. But if you've ever felt an aching sensation down there, or even noticed your testicles turning a darker shade, it's not just an excuse to get off. Blue balls can be something that actually affects you physically too. And it sort of hurts, does it not? I'm sure it does. Anecdote, all these medical terms today. Anecdotal symptoms, ANECDOTAL. Anecdotal. I never said I was a doctor. Well, those symptoms of blue balls include testicular pain, an aching sensation at the base of your penis, heaviness, and a faint blue tint to your testicles. But is blue balls actually real? Or are those symptoms just in your head? And for that matter, is it harmful? Neither blue balls nor pink pelvis, that's the female bodied equivalent, is dangerous or bad for you. Well, the myth that blue balls is somehow dangerous or super painful is born out of the idea that men need to release their stuff, which is a myth designed to pressure women into sex. Yeah, that's the fucking truth. You might have heard it in a movie or from a buddy or at some point. She gave me blue balls. Men have long complained about blue balls as a means of pressuring women into sex. A guy will pretend he's in pain and appeal to a woman's sympathy in order to get what he wants. It's manipulative, wrong, and it's definitely a form of, coercive assault to use blue balls to pressure someone to perform a sexual act they don't want to do. Remember, you need enthusiastic consent, like hell yes, to proceed with any sexual interaction. Guilting someone into a hookup by telling them you have blue balls as though it's some kind of dangerous medical condition. No, not gonna cut it, boys. So, is blue balls or what? Let's get one thing clear right off the bat. While blue balls is a relatively common phenomenon, that fleeting testicular pain is not going to do any long-term damage. If you're having sex and your orgasm is interrupted, you might be uncomfortable for a few minutes or even hours, but that's pretty much the whole extent of it. Initially, there wasn't a whole lot of research available on blue balls. We dug up one early case report published in the Journal of Pediatrics back in 2000, which detailed a 14-year-old boy who ended up in the ER with severe scrotal pain after messing around with his girlfriend without jerking off, well, whatever, ejaculating. But the scientists admitted they weren't quite sure what was responsible for causing the pain. That's because after reviewing the available literature in emergency medicine, urology textbooks, and medical libraries, the scientists were unable to find any mention of or official medical term for blue balls. Now, we do have an official medical term for the unpleasant experience. And of course, it's one of those crazy medical terms, and it's epididymal hypertension. Epididymal. It's EPIDIDYMAL. I can never pronounce those. And you know what? I went to university. I studied all kinds of shit, and some of these words I still can't pronounce. What actually causes this? That hypertension? The condition is caused by excessive blood remaining in the testicles from a wave of erections not followed by ejaculation. During arousal, blood starts to flow into the penis, right? Gets hard, whatever. It flows into the testicles and surrounding areas. When a man achieves orgasm, ejaculation, the blood returns back to the body. Some symptoms of the of the hypertension include pain, discomfort, aches, or a heavy sensation in or around the testicles. There's also some evidence that prolonged sexual attraction leading to a stiffy that won't go down can cause some of the oxygen in the blood to be absorbed by the tissue in your genitals. This can leave the blood with a bluish hue. So, is blue balls a real thing? Erectile dysfunction, drugs, or blood flow constricting devices like a penis ring could cause this, but it's not likely to occur naturally. So, unless you've been using Solias or a new sex toy in the bedroom, your balls likely won't actually become blue. You might just experience some mild discomfort. Now, is there a cure for blue balls? There is no research-based treatment for this condition. The quickest way to recovery appears to be ejaculation. Other ways discussed in forums include ice packs, avoiding erections, and then exercise of some sort. Only having an orgasm can relieve this pressure. If you want to finish and your partner isn't on board for whatever reason, go be a man and find a bathroom stall and a wad of Kleenex and take care of it yourself. Your partner doesn't own you. So, do what you gotta do. You don't need permission. Some people have suggested that applying ice or cold water, like, hello cold showers, hello my friend Lou Rock, or working out can help relieve the pressure, but there isn't a ton of research to support that. So for now, just stick to the old-fashioned way and jerk off. Hi, Lou Rock. You missed an interesting podcast. Well, I'm not quite done, but should I ever see a doctor about blue balls? I don't know, guys. Should you? If you're experiencing blue balls for a prolonged period of time, odds are it's not blue balls, but a far more serious condition. The sensation from blue balls is typically short-lived and, of course, should go away once you jerk off. So if you don't finish, give you a hand or two. Well, my friend, I'll give you an applause. um, some guys can easily admit to the problem, whereas others are in denial. Regardless, those guys that, are afraid of jerking off should really try it. Because if you don't, you guys get pains in your whole lower area, besides blue ball. It hurts, correct? And plus, if you don't ejaculate, it could cause, problems like infection, inflammation, stuff like that. So if you don't jerk off and it is very painful and, you continue not to release any of that, eventually it could be serious and you will have to go see a doctor and, get stuff figured out. He'd probably tell you the same thing. Jerk off. So if you're fooling around and don't get to finish, odds are it's blue balls. Go finish on up in the bathroom, but if you're experiencing prolonged testicular pain and masturbating isn't helping, then get the urologist to take a look. Because only a doctor can fix that. Jerking off obviously isn't. So, how's that for information? That was some medical information. Some of these words are really crazy and medical. Like, they're pretty crazy. Like, my favorite word is like gluteus maximus, and which is an ass. And all of these big words are from like Greek, whatever, what do you call it? Like the mythological, their language. I don't know whoever said, yes, let's call an ass a gluteus maximus. Or if it had to have started out as gluteus maximus, right? Just like every other part of our body. So if you're looking like Greek mythological book, well, yeah, in Greek times, they have huge words for simple things. If you have a lot of patience and time, take a look at look online for like any kind of a Greek book to read or anything, and you'll see like where they came up with their words is baffling, because some of it is crazy. But it's interesting to read if you can. A lot of it is very confusing. And if you're like me, I like the simple terms of things because it's easier to understand. And plus, when I say gluteus maximus, it sounds really sexy. Doesn't it? Say it. Say gluteus maximus. Hell yeah. It's like a mighty something, you know what I mean? Means something mighty. And yet, it just means ass. Strange how our English is. But, all of it is just words. So, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you have experienced blue balls for one. I've left a couple boyfriends with blue balls, and you know what? I've never actually had to worry about it. So I never did any research on it before. until just recently, until I came up with, what I needed for my podcast. And yeah, it's true. Blue balls is typically not exactly what it means. Your balls do change a little bit of a color, but they don't become blue. That's a fact. I know it's a little strange, and it might be, something that some of you might have to go see a doctor about, because it could be really unhealthy to not have an orgasm, or to not to be able to ejaculate, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So we don't want that. We want all of your Johnsons to be healthy and thriving and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just hoping that all of you stay healthy, and remember what I said. Have at least one orgasm a day, and you'll see how things improve in your life. Honestly, they truly will. You'll feel better, your mind, your body, just everything. And I'm not saying, you have to, but if you're a miserable person, please, go have sex. Or go jerk off if you're single, or whatever. Point is, take a few minutes in your day to enjoy yourself in some way, or enjoy your partner if you can, and have an orgasm. Come on, have one for me. They're supposed to prolong your life. Did you know that? They're supposed to make you live longer, be happy, all the good stuff. So, I'm not a doctor, but I believe that. And trust me, if I had a partner, I definitely having sex twice a day, every day. And not because I'm miserable, but because it feels good, and it's important, and it's healthy for you. So, until next time, everybody, this is Aphrodite, and you're listening to episode 19, a few things you didn't know about your penis. And you're listening to Pleasure My Libido. So if you feel generous, like my little commercial, please look into my webpage and donate. Because if you donate, my friends, you benefit in more ways than one. Listen to my commercial again if you need to, because it tells you what kind of gifts you receive when you are generous. And when you're generous, you make me happy. And if I can upgrade my equipment, oh my gosh, then my podcasts could be better with audio and everything else like you can't imagine. So, until next time, my friends, stay healthy, enjoy each other, get lots of exercise, make sure you have an orgasm a day. Because when you're happy, everybody else is happy, including me. So, take care, be safe, and I will see you again. Mwah. Bye, everybody. See you for now.
Sometimes in life things can come across as rather odd or often peculiar, a little like the way that you decide to tune into other radio stations other than ours.